time for another episode of Clueless Questions, where you guys fire over some questions to us, isn't it, Kay?
Absolutely. And our Clueless clan fire them over.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're Clueless comments, sometimes they're...
Now, we have our first ever person who specifically asked to not be
Named.
revealed in the group chat because they said, quote, I know there's a group chat, but I'm not that outgoing. In fact, they said they feel a bit like their anxiety is
basically said, I don't want to chat to them waste men and women.
I don't want to talk to the bottom set. I want to send it direct in. They sent us an article from the BBC that says Stephen Bartlett sharing harmful health misinformation on diary of a CEO.
Such a blatant cabbage.
How unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, I believe we've already covered that on the podcast. And yeah, I just want to say to people, get advice from doctors that are doctors, not social media influencers. I think just go to a doctor. Go to listen to your GP, right?
Yeah, but this person's a doctor. Yeah, but where's the doctor in? What are they a doctor in? There was like that time, like when the whole anti-vax thing was going around, and they were like, this guy's like a doctor and
PhD, yeah,
and he had like a PhD and something like one of the humanities or something.
Yeah, let me give you a better example. Neil deGrasse Tyson, theory of relativity. Let's talk all day. I have hard arteries in my heart. I'm all right, bruv. Move on, innit? You get me?
Yeah.
You get me? If someone falls over and anyone goes, is there a doctor there? And he goes, well, actually, I'm a doctor. Then, you don't want him around. There you go.
Trying to use centrifugal force to...
Yeah, man. Yeah. So if someone's telling you to cut out carbs because that's going to get rid of cancer, don't listen, mate. Because if it was that easy, we'd all be
I think there's like people even more dangerous than that, like on there that are like, oh yeah, if you just have like broccoli, it can cause you can cure like pancreatic cancer or some shit.
What my problem is with that is it leads people down a rabbit hole. I was going to say wormhole.
Well, we've got a
rabbit hole of that.
We've got a best example of that.
Steve Jobs. Yeah.
There you go.
Smart dude. When it comes to phones, I'd even say give him a doctorate in fucking phones and sales. Yeah, he's doctor of that.
Genius.
When it comes to being a doctor of cancer, sorry, bruv.
He waited too late to actually take on the
what was he doing? Was he doing
treatment,
juicing and yoga or something?
Yeah, like
bro.
You know, people telling him like, oh yeah, you could eat like celery and it will like
on a cellular level, cancer don't really care about celery, bro. It's not.
I know they've got like the same sort of letters.
Yeah, they both start with a C. That's it, man.
Yeah, but yeah, so he and in the end he realised his mistake and he was ready and they're like, nah, it's too late. The cancer spread. Man.
Fucked up, bruv.
Yeah, so I mean, look, RIP and that, but I mean that's the greatest example for like if you have access to the best medical care in the world and you just thought. That's why I respect somebody like Magic Johnson.
I was gonna say Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson was like
medicine.
Magic Johnson was like, sorry, what? I've got HIV.
Yeah. How much will it cost to fix? So I don't believe we have the means to develop how much will it cost to develop the means?
Yeah, he raised awareness, raised everything, and now
man,
he's still fighting. Yeah, he's still living a really healthy life.
I think he's living, as far as I know, I'm not a doctor, so don't listen to me. He's living what you would call a life
quote unquote normal, yeah. And also to the point where people don't even associate that with him anymore, really. Yeah. Like you don't go, that's not like the first thing you think about when you think of Magic Johnson.
Well, to be fair,
I don't know,
because I came up with
you probably
that story.
Came up, but when people, I look at basketball first.
Yeah, I hear that, man. Right, okay. Let's have somebody has asked.
What's up?
They said because we said we had the last few t-shirts. If they're like, if you made them more artistic, like put some paint on them, put like some Picasso stuff, like maybe with cop. I was like, we
can do.
Yeah, no, I'm alright, thanks.
I can start putting some paint on it. We can put something on it.
Put what on it?
Something. We can like get some sort of Tipex. That's another company that went under.
Tipex.
Do you remember Tipex?
Yeah, no, but can we, bro? There might be people listening that don't know about Tipex.
So Tipex used to be like this white little paint almost that you'd put on a piece of paper when you'd like made a mistake, so then you can go back and write over it. Yeah. That's a company whose business probably went downhill straight away. Because of the digitization of everything.
Yeah, man. Did you ever have the cool Tipex thing that was like the little tape thing? So it's like, because you know Tipex.
Oh, that was sick as well. Yeah,
Tipex
I had that as well.
was quite sticky and gunky, but there was like this tape one that you could like just dash over a page. Did you ever have the invisible ink pen as well?
Yes, the police used to come in with that into our school and be like, yeah, put your postcode on your like electronic items and stuff. And then it's so funny because if you say that to a police officer now, oh, my phone got stolen, but luckily it's got my postcode written on it, invisible ink. They're like, big man. It don't matter.
The GPS one.
We still ain't getting you that shit back. Did you not see that Robert Peston was like tweeting about it, where he was like, his bike got stolen in the middle of London, like where there was like 3 CCTV cameras on it, and like he's got a tracker on it, and he told them where it is, and the police were like, yeah, sorry, we can't do anything. Investigation was closed like within 18 hours. And you're like, bro, like I know where it is. Go get the thing back.
I've heard a few stories of people.
You just got to go and get it back yourself.
With their tracking devices on stuff, and it's low priority, innit? Because they got murders and stuff to solve. So they ain't got enough police for that.
Won't solve either.
Oh, bruv, if you killed someone, it'd be hard for you to get away with it. It's really hard for you to get away with murder now.
Really?
It's really hard.
I know, I'm
really hard. It's like, it's just...
I know, like, it's not the era for murder. You're about 100 years too late.
Yeah, I mean, look, in the good old days, about 200
yeah.
years ago, that could just be your profession.
They gave you a nickname, bruv.
Yeah. You would, yeah. And you know what?
Give you a nickname.
You become a legend.
Yeah. People start doing tours around where you grew up and stuff.
Man.
Like. But
200 years ago, that could be a hobby.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Just a bit of just like to get my hands dirty on a weekend, you know.
Not around here, mate.
Living, not around here, mate.
Wouldn't have thought so.
All right, cool. Quite a few comments we've had coming in saying people have come across our videos on Insta and on TikTok, and they've come in and they've just said they've generally just enjoyed the show.
That's nice.
That's quite nice.
And also, nice not to hear we're shit.
Yeah, and also a curious one, managed to roll 2 perfect joints within this episode, which was our halftime episode. Perfect timing. That was the episode. Halftime. I mean, that's an interesting comment. I don't know what to say to that.
Are we the podcast people roll blunts to now? Is that what we
blaze to us?
I mean, I can imagine like me telling people that they shouldn't be able to vote, and they're like, "Let's get it right still."
Are we a bottom set podcast? Because I'm happy for that.
I'm not.
I'll rule over the bottom set.
I want people with money.
Who said the bottom set ain't got money, bro? You know, some of them got some disposable income,
but most of them
is cash.
It's income that they can't declare.
I got a question for you.
Where'd this come from? Oh no, it's a gift. It's a gift.
I got a question for you, Kae.
I sold a car.
Yeah.
Sold a car. The guy just paid me in cash.
Yeah, man. Oh, mad. But where'd you get the car from? Mad.
You know the loot.
The loot. Oh my days.
That's where I used to buy cars.
That's OG, the loot.
Theloot.com. What was that?
Question for mouse. Yeah. Question for you though, Kae. This year, right? What's been the most the most frivolous thing you've purchased off Amazon? You know, like you get those little, or is it for you? Is it TikTok? Because I know sometimes you do TikTok shop.
No. I haven't bought anything frivolous this year unless it's been for other people.
Really, you've not bought anything weird? I bought like a. I'm
gonna go through my
Yeah, go through your Amazon because I've realised I've bought some really like not weird stuff, just quirky stuff.
Keys to bleed the radiator.
Come on, Kae, that's adulting right there. Oh, there's nothing better. There's nothing better though, Kae. Before you
silicon air fryer liners.
Okay, no, let's go for each of those. That's great. But you see, when you bleed a radiator, right, and it starts working again, do you not feel like a level of joy?
The other day and it still didn't work again. So I'm like, fucking hell, I've got to bring a plumber around, and I'm just like,
Jesus.
But it's luckily.
Well, you're using it, right? Keep on in.
It's in my room, luckily, and I don't like put. I sleep with the windows open anyway, so
with no radiator.
Yeah.
In this weather?
Yeah, but I've been sleeping with no radiator in my room.
1 second. It's been like 4 degrees outside.
Yeah, but even in the cold, like I just like having a a duvet over me, and then
I like a bit of fresh air. Don't get it twisted. But when it's like hitting 4, 3,
I'll
2,
just close the window in that setting. But I don't need the radiator on. I rarely sleep with the radiator on anyway, so I think my radiator just went. Well, boy, if you don't let me,
man. All right, Kae.
It's only showing me stuff till September. Since September, it's not showing me anything before that.
That's where the real breeze is.
but it's like
Air fry liners?
silk pillowcases.
Oh yeah, is that because you got a bit of hair now, innit? You got a bit of long hair now. Got to look after that
for
hair.
your skin, it's better to have silk pillowcases.
Yeah. I just sleep on my back like a real rude boy. I just lie there, innit? Like a corpse, brother. My hands over my chest like this, crossed over.
Well, of course, everything about your life is perfection. You are perfect, Marcus. So.
Listen, I ain't got silk pillows, bro.
We can't all be like you, my friend. So you know.
Listen, bro, you don't even need heating. You just lie there with a window open, radiating heat into your room. Yeah.
I'm trying to find the heating. I'm trying to find a way. I'm trying to find anything else, but there's nothing else.
Well, so the silicone air fry liners. Can we talk about these a little bit? Like, so how are we like? What made you get to this?
Not wanting to clean things like.
So you just pull them out and you can wash them instead now.
Yeah.
What are you cooking in there?
It's like chicken.
Yeah. Okay.
That kind of stuff. It doesn't mean you don't clean your air fryer, but then it's like, you know, all the grease and stuff that gets attached.
It's not as caked to it. At the end
it just gets attached to the silicone, or like all the juices go there, and then you can just take that out, throw that away, and then like you just give the thing a rinse rather than every day.
Yeah, man, I hear that. I bought a kitchen milk frother for the studio.
Well, yeah, I mean, of course, that's
so you could froth your milk for you if you want frappe.
I'm trying to find out.
There? You want frappe?
I bought Shout stain remover spray, Duracell AAA batteries.
Oh yeah.
I bought a XXL. What's it? A 3XL mega pack of Surf washing powder.
You really do like proper shopping on Amazon, innit? Because like Surf is quite.
It's just easier to.
It's a good purchase.
It's easier to buy it from there sometimes.
Did you ever have to carry that home with your mum if you went?
Well, that's
shopping?
what I'm saying.
That's
it's long sometimes. You're like
your mum used to buy the 30-kilogram one. That was deadlift. That was the original deadlift.
Yeah.
When you was young.
Well, my point is like if you can get those things delivered straight to your house,
yeah,
that's fine. But it's like the fresh food. I'd rather go and buy that in the supermarket myself. Whereas everything else, I'm like, I don't mind. Pet deodorant.
Pet deodorant.
Yeah.
What does Riot have a little?
No, but like you can, I mean, pet deodorizer spray, like pet, like. So instead of like, you know, my pet's basically got perfume, so like I'll spray her with like dog perfume so she doesn't stink. You know when people are like, oh, that dog smell.
Yeah. Dogs all have a smell.
Yeah, but when you put perfume on them, now they just smell nice.
Yeah, they smell
she
less,
got a coconut,
less doggy.
She got a coconut spray, now she smells like coconuts.
Do you ever have? You should have 2 flavors, and you should ask her to pick one.
No.
Why? Why not? Give her some choice, man. Oh, you're such a dictator for your dog. Why wouldn't for fun have 2 flavors?
Not around here, mate.
You would have 2 different flavors for your pup. Just be like, yo, left or right.
She doesn't. She ain't. Unless it's food, she doesn't want to know.
I want to meet Rat in 2025, man. That's it. Me and Rat are gonna link up. I'm gonna have a great. Do you think she'll like me?
Yeah, she'll love you, but she'll prefer you if you're female.
Why?
She loves women.
Oh, all right.
She loves women. Men, like, she'll be like, oh, cool, whatever. But women, she'll be like, no, just give me all the attention.
Really?
Yeah, because I think she doesn't see enough women.
Why is that, Kae?
Because I don't let her around anybody. Do you know what I mean, bruv? Can't just be introducing her to randoms, bruv.
She gets on with other dogs, though, innit? She a dog?
Yeah, she is. Some like, the smaller dogs start barking at and yapping at her, and she's just like,
whatever.
Who the fuck do you think you are?
I fucking hate little yappy dogs because.
Well, yeah, I think if they're a dog you can put in your bag and they're not a puppy, it's not a dog, is it?
Yeah, it's just like.
Well, it is, but you know,
it's just like control your dog, innit? Because if Riot was like that,
I'd get.
You'd get in trouble.
Yeah.
You get me? It's like
she doesn't bark unless like people come to the door.
It's like people being proud of their little
cats in the
but
in the garden.
She must want.
She'll be
really.
Yeah, she'll be like, get the hell out of my territory.
What if it was a little dog in the garden? Would she still? Might she confuse?
Luckily, that's never happened.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Because like I feel like you people have little scrappy friends. They're like, oh, there's Dave. He's always in the thing. Like I'm like, why is that cool? Like, why are you bragging about that? Because if everybody behaved like that, then it wouldn't be a very nice environment.
If a tall person had a short fuse, like very short person,
I've seen
just
that
call
once.
them.
Scary.
Call them. Yeah,
psychopaths.
We used to have a guy at uni that was on roids, massive, like about you, like a little bit shorter than you, but like flipping.
Yeah.
Imagine like twice as wide as you, bro.
Yeah, and he was just on it.
Just like I was like, That rage, the roid rage is strong.
Was he aware of his roid rage?
I don't think so, but I think he also sold drugs. So, like, nobody really messed with him. Oh, you're a mature student.
You're 19. Yeah, bro. But your ID says
it
doesn't matter, bro.
I think he was a good 2 years older than us.
And he just stuck around for the money.
Spent 2 years and he thought, fuck it, how can I
flip this?
I remember one night, he was all like, oh, we're all going on a night out. And we're like, where are we going to? Epsom. Why are we going on a night out to Epsom? Bro, we were club hopping. This guy was just...
shotting up the place.
All right, guys, okay, look, it's time to go. What? We've been to like 3 different nightclubs.
So it was just...
3 or 4 different nightclubs, bro. Like, what have you had? You basically just took 5 or 6 people with you to go shotting. That was the last time I went out with that guy, bro. I was in Epsom in JJ Whispers, bro. What the fuck am I doing?
JJ Whispers, you know. Jeez.
I was like, what am I doing here, bro? Anyway, so on the way home, he was like, no. Like, I get all of you McDonald's. Went 24-hour McDonald's and bought everybody McDonald's. And
that was your like payment for like being his chaperone.
Chaperones. Yeah, I was fuming, bro. That was the last time I went out uni with that guy, bro. I was like, yeah, nah, not for me.
About that life.
Not for me. I didn't know, to be fair, I didn't know before that night he shot. It was that night when it became apparent.
Were there no indicators? Like, or did it all kind of drop into place when you kind of saw
You know when you're like, oh.
Oh, that's why he's always got wads of cash. See?
Yeah. Oh, no, like,
that's why those people always really want to talk to him. Do you know, those people really like, they follow him. It's every beck and call. Certain people, as soon as he turns up, it's like they brighten up. It
wasn't that. It will be like, how do you know this random person from the other side of campus? Or how do you know this other person that doesn't even do a science course or whatever? And you're like, how do you know? Like, and we're like, oh, no, that makes sense. Like, this shaggy looking bro. How do you know him, bro?
That's what it is. When you see someone, you're like, you two would never hang out together. What's the link? And you realise.
But I was also quite naive in uni, innit? Yeah. So I was like, obviously, where I grew up, I thought drug dealers were a certain archetype. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you grow up on ends and the people that you've seen shotting on ends used to wear like certain clothes or whatever, and you were like, oh, they shot. When you see someone normal wearing cardigans shotting, you were like, wait, what? So I was like, oh shit, oh raw, like, what a diverse occupation this is. Anyway, it was a bit mad. Yeah, so it was like, I was like, oh shit, and then I was like, let me just not go out with these guys again.
Yeah,
and I was I think that was when I was second year of uni. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore. Man. It was second year of uni. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this again.
There we go. Kae, this is our last episode before 2025. What were you doing?
Is it?
Yeah,
it's Christmas.
Yeah, so this is our last episode that we do before 2025. Do you remember the year 2000? What were you doing then?
I remember New Year's Eve 2000, I was watching an EastEnders Millennium Special. I think Ian Bill had just got married to, was it Tamsin Outhwaite's character? I forgot what her name was. Tamsin Outhwaite was beautiful back in the day, bruv. Tamsin Outhwaite. Yeah. Tamsin Outhwaite's character. They got married Christmas Eve 1999. I mean, sorry, New Year's Eve 1999. Or 2000, whatever we said. December 31st. They had 2 episodes on that night, I think.
Wow. It's a bit rock and roll, that, isn't it?
They had 2 episodes on that night, and I remember watching it in a small little kitchen.
That was a big deal, you know, actually, to have 2 EastEnders episodes.
In one night? Oh,
yeah, that was big. That was only
because it was a millennium, innit? Millennium.
I think I went to the Millennium Wheel, you know.
What, on New Year's Eve?
Yeah, with my family. I think we went there, and do you know what? I do remember, this is random, you know, bro. I remember the clock struck midnight. Everyone was like going, hey, and like...
See people lips in.
People was randomly hugging people.
Yeah.
And some random woman came up to me, and I know I was young, and My mum said she saw this and was like, "What are you doing?" She went, "Mwah!" Just gave me a big kiss.
Yeah,
Happy New Year, mwah!
People used to
Like a big grown woman though.
Yeah, people used to randomly lips people back in the day.
Yeah, but bruv, I was 25 years ago. I was quite young, bruv. What are you doing? Just kissing around? I remember my mum being, my mum went, "Hey," like that. Hey,
Trying to work out how old you were.
Bruv, not old enough to be. I'm going to celebrate New Year's with my family.
You're about 14, innit? So that's like, yeah, that's mad young. But how tall are you?
Yeah, I was like 6'2". Obviously, I lips that back in it, bro. Innit? No. I remember she went, "What?" And I remember on the way home,
that is mad.
on the tube. I don't know what line we got on because the tube was free. No, bro, it was so busy. I fell down. One of my legs fell down the gap in between the train and the platform because there was a mad
That
push.
would never be able to happen now.
Yeah, man.
Your feet are too big. Couldn't even. Now, shit, boy. The size 14s ain't fucking.
Listen, yeah. I weren't the biggest feet in the room, by the way, when we're doing our live recording. I think it's Footsteps producer, Grammy nominated, the guy that we spoke about in a live show. He definitely was in the dance, bro. I think he's got bigger feet, you know.
Jesus,
that's why he's called Foots. Massive hands as well, you know.
What I will say about okay, not around here, mate. I think
we need to get them on the show, those guys.
Jake Bardwaj, yeah, we'll get him. Not around here. He had. Sorry, I was thinking about like how random it was that people used to just lips people randomly up in town back in the day, and then how everything was free. And now if you try and get back midnight, Tube is not free.
Yeah, man.
Plan your journeys accordingly. I was like, listen, we used to be a country, bruv. We used to be a country. Let people just have their fun on New Year's Eve.
Let them have their snog and a free ride home. You know what? Going out and lipsing used to be an achievement. Is that still for the younger people? Do you still go out and be like, you neck off with them or whatever you lot call it now? Because we just used to call it lips.
I just don't know. I think everything's so easy to these young people. They don't appreciate anything.
So do you think they don't like? Because going out, what I'm trying to get at is you go out and no, but I'm saying you go out and you be like, so what happened? Like, I kissed her, but did you lips? Yeah, we lips. All right, cool. It was. I'm not saying it. It was an achievement of sorts.
Yeah, but it was like the other day I saw someone putting up pictures that looked quite revealing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they were revealing.
Yeah.
And somebody was like, back in the day, we had to really work hard for this, and now they're just giving them out for free, which is a common thing that people often say. But then she replied, "No, they were still getting them. You just weren't that guy." And he was like, "Well, I guess we're all that guy now." I guess we're all that guy.
Listen.
So that's why I think young people everything's just so accessible to them. Like if they kiss someone, they're like, oh, well.
Yeah. But it's an actual, I'd say a kiss is probably more out of reach if you're only in the digital world and you're just looking at people.
But do you even want to kiss?
Contact.
These are, I don't know, some of these lot are weird. They don't want to be touched and shit.
I don't like kissing. Kissing's one weird human interaction though, isn't it? Because it has no real scientific, like has no actual, we don't need to actually kiss.
Nah, it does give you like endorphins.
Yeah, it does, but like, why? It's weird, isn't it?
Okay, you like it.
Don't ever look like you're watching the YouTube. The way Kae looked to me, I don't ever want you to be that kind of.
Okay, you like
it. You like it, don't it?
Gets the blood rushing and that. You know what I mean?
I want to ask the listeners, why do you like kissing? Why do you like lip? Not even a kiss.
It is a weird thing, but then a hug is a weird thing. And then if you do, everything is weird when you get down to the bottom of it. Everything is weird. Like shaking hands is weird.
Shaking hands, the sex bit isn't weird because that actually has an actual thing. That's a thing.
Well, no, doing it for fun is weird.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But at least
doing it for procreation
I at least understand why it feels nice because we're tricking. Because if you use contraception, you're tricking your body into thinking you're not. So I get why we like it. But kissing has no. Like there is not like you kiss and it means that you're more likely.
It's just a weird thing. Like you're making a sound on somebody's skin or like on their lips. You're like, it is weird. But then
shaking hands is weird as well. You're
shaking hands is weird. Spudding is weird. Everything's weird. Like even hugging is weird. Cuddling is weird. Going to football matches is weird. Like when you start thinking about it, like I'm going to watch a basketball match on TV, it's weird because when you start like dissecting and like dismantling what everything is, I'm just watching 10 guys trying to put a ball into a net, a hole, or about we're watching football, 22 men run around.
Oh yeah, of course.
You're watching like cricket, and you're just like, I'm spending my day watching a bunch of men on a field hit a baller.
Yeah,
it's all weird, but everyone's bored We're just trying to fix boredom. Like listening to podcasts is weird. Listening to music is weird.
I want to be more bored in 2025. I think I watched this clip, which is not new, but it's bounced around a bit. Trevor Noah talking about liming. The act of just chilling and doing nothing. We spoke about it on the podcast. The act of just doing nothing.
Just lime in. He was saying it's a thing in Trinidad, isn't it? They call it liming.
I'd like to do more of that in 2025. Yeah, man. Let's do some
well, go on
bruv.
lime, bruv.
All right, cool. All right.
Lime bike? Not around here.
Not around here, mate. All right, guys. We'll see you next year. Keep the clueless questions coming in, man. It's aintgotacluepodcast@gmail.com. But really, we only really have time each episode for our Patreon ones. So if you want to get top of the queue, top of the list, number one, top of the mountain, join on the Patreon. The link to that is in the show description. Peace.